what a night. A lot of great efforts out there, obviously. Having Malcolm back was a huge difference maker in this game. That's pretty obvious. 19 points, 26 minutes, plus 4 on the floor. Certainly couldn't have won without him. Karras had an up and down game with the foul trouble, but in the fourth quarter, he was spectacular. And he, according to great Mike Preston over here, he set a team record for points in the fourth quarter with 22, which is pretty awesome. Sabonis has got an ankle sprain that's probably going to be significant, but he was not going to come out of this game. He was determined to help Willis to the win, along with Karras and the other guys that are out there. Torrey Craig played a great game, and the 3-point shot that Sabonis hit on the bad ankle was one of the big shots of the year, and just a guy that was just completely determined to pull us through this thing. It's been a lot of tough stretches this season, but this team stuck together. They really fought tonight. They deserved it. So, I congratulated them. We congratulated them. Lloyd did a great job with the game plan and defensively, and guys really locked in, particularly in the fourth quarter, which was huge.
What do you think it says about Karras to just stick with it and then obviously close it out the way that he did? He was saying, put the dog behind it, and obviously it worked out for him.
Well, Caris LeVert's a resilient player. He's a resilient person. I mean, you look at his history and the things that he's been through with injuries, a really difficult cancer scare. I mean, there's been so many things, and coming back this season, at the beginning of the season, from a fracture in his vertebrae, and he wasn't completely 100% when he came back. He worked his way back into it, but he wasn't pain-free. He wasn't doing anything that was going to hurt it worse. But he wanted to compete. He wanted to be part of the team. And tonight, he just showed, man, he's a gamer. He's just a gamer. And once again, he showed that he can play 2 or 3 positions. He can play the 2, he can play the 1, or he can certainly play the 3. But I've really enjoyed watching him play the point over the last few weeks in Malcolm's absence. And I think this pretty much shows that he's over the COVID thing tonight.
You said, gamers, Malcolm's brother, one of them tonight, was not playing him down the stretch just like a monitor of the minutes? Or?
Yeah, the number of minutes was mid-20s. Just trying to keep it around 26. We had talked about 25. I negotiated it to 26. Actually, before one of the previous games, and then he was unable to go. So we were on point with that, and we talked at halftime about if he was feeling good, that maybe he would continue going. I think he felt good. We all just kind of decided that it was best to err on the side of caution. Karras was fresh, and it was just going to be a matter of him getting through the fourth quarter and staying out of foul trouble. So
was it to see Malcolm though, after kind of getting in and out for a month, to come back and be so efficient and play so well?
I mean, you look out there and you've got, a high level player. I don't know how else to put it. I mean, he's one of our top players. He impacts the game, in multiple ways, offensively, defensively, shooting, playmaking. And he's got experience too. So it was huge. I think it was uplifting for the team to have him out there competing the way he did. I told him at halftime, man, you got fresh legs. You're bouncing, flying around out there. He said, oh, yeah, I feel good. So that was great to hear. So, hopefully we can keep moving this in a good direction. Don't ever assume anything. Don't ever take anything for granted. but tonight was really tremendous on a lot of levels. And having Malcolm back, having Karras step up, having Domas, show the courage he did, play down the stretch. Craig was great defensively. A lot of guys did good things. And I don't want to, neglect to mention Jeremy Lamb. He played, 24 minutes in this game and, played a major role down the stretch. He was solid on defense, and he had a huge layup, when we were making our run in the fourth. So, a lot of good stuff and a lot of encouraging things.